Reggie here, and I'm with Mr. Comics 89, and we both have full runs of Amazing Spider-Man, and I want you to enjoy this video.
Good evening, everyone. How's it going? I hope my volume is on. I still not used to having the headset on, so I don't know if you're hearing me or not. So, hope everyone's doing good. So, I made I don't buy very many big lots on eBay. I just don't really find the time, or not really find the time. I like to be more certain about the bang for my buck and all that. So, with my ASM collecting filling up like it was before it was complete. Hey, Shop, thanks. How's it going? Thank you for that. So when my ASM collection was filling up and filling up before I completed it, it was hard to get lots and all that for certain books and all that. But one of the comics or the series I'm collecting is Spider-Girl, an Amazing Spider-Girl, because I love Peter Parker married. I love Peter Parker, as a family guy. I mean, what great responsibility than having a kid and a wife, right? So I got a big lot of 47 books on eBay for $70. And if you subtract about the 10 I already have out of the lot, it came down to about $253 per book, which is not bad. And then on top of that, I also got this second package of another book related to Spider-Girl. So, hold on, my wife just sent me a text. I'm going to try to answer on my phone. Nice. Sorry, I can't spell and can't talk at the same time. So there you go. Anyway, so yeah, 47 books, including and if you take out the 10 or so I already had, and technically speaking, I already had one, but I had the B cover and I got the A cover. So anyway, and I got the other book here. So I'll open this book last since this is the big book here. So if you like Spider-Girl, Mayday, and all that, this is the books for you. So I got Spider-Girl number 42. They're not in order. The reason why they're not in a box is because when I got this on Saturday, the box, it's a big old chunk. Here, I can show you the box here real quick. It came in a big box like this, but the corner was a little bit beat and I was just worried about the condition of the books. So rather than live in anxiety for 48 hours until this package came in the mail, I went ahead and just unboxed them. And so it's an unboxing, but I mean, I'm sure collectors out there like me are, understanding. So 42, number 25. So pretty cool cover. Number 24. So I know a little bit about these stories because if you like Spider-Girl, there's a very good podcast called Make Mine Mayday. It's a guy named Spidey Dude and Kelly. They both one's on a Spider-Man Crawl Space and the other used to be, but they have a Spidey Dude radio network on YouTube channel. But they have one of the podcasts he does is Make Mine Mayday, and they do a lot of talk about Mayday and all that, the storyline. So I've been listening to them a lot, and there's just reviews and things like that. So I know, and so the issues I haven't read, I've learned about, or relatively. So 24, not 42. So it's a fun podcast. I recommend listening to it if you like Spider-Girl. Number 23. The character named the Buzz, and finally see what it looked like. Manny the Hobgoblin Collector. I don't think I've seen you here before, so welcome. Yeah, DeFalco and Friends, yeah, definitely. I definitely agree. And like I said, I don't think I've recalled you seeing you here before. If I did, I forgot. I'm sorry. But if I first time here, welcome. So, Spider Girl number 21. Get that off. There you go. One thing's for sure, the old Ben Reilly Spider-Man uniform, it does look much better on a girl's frame than it ever did on Ben Reilly. I don't know, maybe it's just because of the certain assets that Ben Reilly didn't have. Number 20. Hey Kenneth, how's it going? Welcome. So good to have everyone here. Spider-Girl, question mark, number 19. Is Courtney Duran the all-new Spider-Girl? So, absolutely not. It was an interesting story reading this one. This is one of those that I heard when I heard the Make My Mayday podcast talk about this review. I was going like, So I read this one. This is actually the second book I read. I only read like 3 or 4 of these so far, but this is the second one I read after I unboxed it because it was interesting sounding. Number 18. Yeah, definitely. This is the first one that I have this is the first one I'm going to show you that I have a dupe that I had before, number 35. So, number 34. I like these newspapers here. I mean, it's just me, but am I the only person? When I see newspapers on a comic cover, I like to read the headlines and all that. I mean, the article is just scribbleish, but I like to read the headlines on newspapers I see in comic books. I mean, call me a little weird. I just like that, you know. I like old newspapers. All the way back to it comes from I'm a big history buff person, so I'm all the way back to the 1948 presidential election with Harry Truman holding the Dewey Defeats Truman newspaper. Ever since then, I just like old newspapers. I'm weird. What can I say? All right. Number 17. So I am broadcasting on 3 different places. I'm going to my Facebook, my YouTube channel, or my Facebook, Mr. Comics channel, YouTube as normal, and Twitter. I've set up a Mr. Comics 89 on Twitter. So if you'll same spelling, same punctuation. So if you have Twitter, follow go follow me on go follow me on Twitter. Same name. I'm gonna try and keep up to date on certain stuff. There. Instead of just using Instagram. Number 16. Really, really cool. So this brings my amazing Spider Girl, Volume 1, which is 100 issues, basically half complete with just this one boom unboxing here. I have, the Amazing Spider Girl, which is like Volume 2, I have like 10 issues of that. There's only 30 of that one. Spider Girl number 15. Very good. Spider Girl number 14. I don't like Kane very much in ASM, but I find Kane a lot more interesting of a character in Spider Girl. She's just a lot more interesting of a character in Spider Girl. It's just interesting. Number 33. So, very, very cool. Spider Girl number 31. Let's see, got the Buzz, crap. Beverly or Barbara is her name, but I can't remember what her actual name is. Stingerette, or Ant-Man's daughter. J2. Trying to remember all these and I can't. Spider Girl number 13. These are good covers. They don't make covers like they used to anymore. I mean, don't get me wrong, the covers are still great, but even though these are only 20-year-old books, you know, that there's a certain character about the older books, even 20 years ago. Spider-Girl number 12. Yeah, 12. This is another cover I think I already have. Originally, I had like a handful, 34, 36, 35. And then I had like 50, 75, a few issues in the 80s. But I had mostly the young, the most ones I mostly had were number 2 and a few of the ones up to 10 somewhere in there. But anyway. Dark Devil's creepy. What can I say? Spider-Girl number 11. I look forward to reading this one. I like the story when Spider-Girl goes back in time. The story involved in this storyline, this one dates about the time of ASM 25. You might be able to see right there, my 25 up there. So same J. Jonah Jameson and the Spider Bot as you'll see up there. All right, issue number 10. So very cool. Spider-Girl number 9. All right, here we go. Here's another book I already have. Number 7. So I'll obviously be keeping the higher grade book. And I haven't decided yet if I want to, if I want to ask my son if he wants Spider-Girl, or if I'm gonna offer, or if I'm gonna try and sell them on an auction sometime. Because my brother has a complete set of Spider-Girl. He loves Spider-Girl probably more. I mean, I love Spider-Girl too, but he probably loves Spider-Girl more than me, which is not a bad thing. And he has a complete volume 1 set of it from 1 to 100, including What If 105 in a CGC 7.5. I think he bought his What If 105 for around $150 at the time. Oh no, he bought a huge chunk of his Spider-Girl, like me, and a lot on eBay, like low 80s, 82, 83, for like $100 on eBay. I remember. I mean, sweet deal, right? $2, about $2 a book, and then he had to just buy another additional 18 more books to complete the 100. Spider-Girl number 30. I like this cover. This cover would make a good painting if I did another cover of Spider-Girl. If you follow me on Instagram or Twitter for that matter, I did a Spider-Girl painting recently. I posted it. Very happy. Here's another book I look forward to really reading. Spider-Girl number 27. I'll be reading these in order, so I like to read my books as I get them when I can. It's what I do during my lunch break at work. I get an hour for lunch. I eat lunch. I make calls if I have to call, and then I read comics for the rest of the day or for the rest of the lunch period until I have to go back to work. I usually get about 3 books in it during my lunch period, if maybe 4, depending on the books. But very, very cool. I like that cover. Spider-Girl number 26. All right, these next few books here, or at least these next 2 I already had, and again, upgrade, and if not, someone else gets them. Spider-Girl number 6. Pretty cool. All right, this is I had this one again, but it was a B cover, so now I have the A cover, and I'll keep both. Spider-Girl number 2. A book that's definitely not in here is never mind. That spoils things at the end, so I'll hold on. Spider-Girl number 29. I'm rambling. What can I say? It was a hell of a day. It was a very hard and stressful Monday. So if I'm a little scatterbrained, it's because this is the first. This video and going live and talking to you guys, showing off my comics here is the first time in 8 hours where I haven't been stressed the hell out, and I'm actually enjoying myself, and you're seeing a smile. So all I can say is thank you guys for being my therapy and allowing me to talk to you. This is cheering me up. I appreciate it. Spider Girl number 3. Have this one, but again, we'll see which one's the better copy. I think my son will like these books. I'm gonna see if I definitely ask him first. Spider Girl is a series that he should collect too. Spider Girl number 28. So thank you everyone who's still watching and part of there. Spider Girl number 4. Never quite got that Dragon King guy. Weird looking. This issue here, I already have, but I may just keep this one, even though it's a double anyway, because this is one of my favorite Spider-Girl comics. I really love this particular issue, Spider-Girl number 8. Reasons why? I love Crazy 8. It's one of my favorite Spider-Girl villains. I just love the way he looks. You know, Joker, a creepier version of the Joker. You know, kind of a thing. At least the way he looks. And Peter Parker had not yet accepted May as being Spider-Girl. And I guess seeing her in action and all that, and just it's my job to train you, make you a Spider-Girl you can be. This is the issue that Peter Parker, being an overprotective dad, like we all are, honestly, all dads can be overprotective of their little girls. I have a son, I don't have a girl, but I still am protective of him. But to basically say I accept her as Spider-Girl and to give his blessing, it's a sentimental, heartfelt book that I really like. My daughter just got 3 shots and has a high fever. I hear you. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry about that. You know, shots aren't fun. You know, the last shots that I got that weren't fun were my COVID shots and booster. First shot, not that bad. Second shot in the booster, I made sure I timed them accordingly because I was achy and this sucks on the couch watching TV for the day. This next book I heard about on the like I said the Make Mine Mayday podcast, and Spider-Girl number 51, because when I heard them talking about it, I tried to find pictures of it on Google because I had never read the issue. You know, a contradictory Mayday in the shower scene, I remember. And so when I got it, I looked through this book because they made me curious. What about it? I was just like, I want to see what's so, what is inappropriate in regards. I don't know. It just was curious, and so I saw it. And like, it was just interesting. I had to see what the inside was. So I haven't read it. I just had to find the picture. Get my watch off so my wrist can breathe. Spider-Girl number 50. I like this issue just for the 50. My football team, my favorite football team is the Denver Broncos. We won Super Bowl 50, and so seeing this big old golden 50 just makes me think of my winning the Super Bowl. All right. Have this issue, read it, pretty good. Number 49. Yeah, number 49. 48. Gods and Monsters. 45. All these different Spider Girls and different kind of costumes. Very interesting. It's almost like this cover almost looks like it's painted. Spider Girl almost looks like she's painted. It's very interesting. 44. Shout out to those of you who love Ben Reilly. Got a Scarlet Spider there. 43. The Spider-Girl number 41, the kind of like 9/11 memorial kind of ribbon thing over there for the towers that just fallen. This is the Nuff Said that Marvel did throughout its lines, so there's no words and there's only pictures. It was interesting for sure. I believe I have this book, number 40, if I can't remember. 39. Huh. Number 38. And I think this is the only one that I've seen, or they just, on the little number thing up there, they just did the number, and the price tag wasn't there. All the rest of them have like a little spider logo or the price tag, but they, I don't think it's a printing error. Or, I don't like, by that I mean, I don't think it's this book is a printing error, but just curious looking at that, like they forgot something. 37. And the last book from that lot is number 36, which I do have. Nice Kingpin silhouette Spider-Girl there. All right, so now the big book of the day. I was looking all over. Well, I was looking at different prices. So I've been getting a lot of bigger books lately, and they have all have one thing in common, besides being Spider-Man related. They have all been raw. Hey, JB, welcome, man. Good to see ya. Hope you're doing well. But all of them had one common besides being Spider-Girl. They've been raw. I just debated, do I want this last big book? Did I want it raw and get it graded myself eventually? Or do I want to buy it already graded because that's the goal it'll have when I do have the money? Only problem is I keep getting books, raw books that are, I want this graded, and the money to get them graded doesn't show up because I'm buying comic books I want. So, but I found this book for, here, let me look up this price real quick. I know I had a good deal on it, I thought. I got this book for, I think it was originally listed for $220. I didn't quite get that last bit to take on $220. I know I lowballed them. Just, it doesn't hurt to ask, right? They counter offered. And I said, I really want this book, but I can't go higher than 170 or whatever. And they agreed. So I got this book raw for 170 bucks. I believe this book, especially with the press, can be at least a 9.0. So here it is. For every Spider-Girl fan, you should definitely have a What If 105. The first Mayday Parker. So let's see. There is one spine tick there. That would break color if it had color. Second spine tick, 3, maybe 4. So I think there's 4 spine ticks that I can see, 3 or 4, depending on what you qualify as a spine tick. Let's get it out of the bag here. It's gonna need a new bag anyway. It looks pretty solid, JB. I think it's at least a 9. I think they sold to me. Yeah, there's a little thing here. Is that a dent or a scratch? That's at least that's a dent there. That can be pressed out. Yeah, that could be pressed out down there and over there. So this thing could use a press. Back here too. But this thing is solid looking. My brother's is a 7.5 in a CGC. I got the grader's notes from somebody I knew who had a CGC membership. You know, goes, hey, can you do us a favor? I need the can you get the grader's notes for this book? He misunderstood, thinking I was interested in buying the book. I didn't mention it was my brother's book already bought, but because I was gonna do my brother a favor and say, hey, I think your book can be pressed for a higher grade. But what's wrong with what my brother has on his book can't be pressed out, so it's stuck at a 7.5. But this is a gorgeous looking book. Yeah, too much white, the glare is, you know, I can't show anything here, but it's a very solid book. So I got What If 105. So I still need Spider-Girl #1. That one I do still need that book. Excuse me. But a What If #1, Spider-Girl #1 is not that expensive. It's the What If, it's the expensive. And after that, there's not really any expensive Spider-Girl books. You know, when that whole J.J. Abrams Spider-Man series came out, number 57 was expensive for 5 minutes, but that's because of the birth of little Benji, instead of, or you know, where she makes his first appearance in that Spider-Girl 57. But there you go. So I still need #1, but that's it. So a very good 47 books, 48 including the What If. So I'm very happy to get them. So very excited. So thank you guys so much for showing up. So again, you can follow me on Instagram at Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all under Mr. Comics 89. I'm trying to do because Instagram I just mainly do pictures. I don't really keep people up to date other than announcing knockout shows and things like that in certain videos. But I'm trying to do more. Here's my channel. Here's what's coming up, kind of thing. And I'm gonna try and do that more on Twitter and my Facebook page for Mr. Comics 89. So I'm trying to grow my channel. So if you're interested in supporting me on Twitter, look me up, Mr. Comics 89. You know, and I'd appreciate it. I don't use Twitter in the past, so I'm starting from scratch. So help me get it off the ground if you don't mind. So yeah, definitely big call. So nice, good book. So thank you guys very much for joining me. I'm Mr. Comics 89, and I love Spider-Girl. So the marriage counts, and Peter Parker's a dad. All right, take care, everyone. Happy collecting. I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.